It's a former drive-in theater, and it's been turned into a church.
You clip it on the car so you can hear what he has to say.
Yeah, just like you would do at a drive-in. It comes through your radio, the sound.
Churches today are getting pretty creative in their attempts to fill their pews.
For almost a year now.
But here, in the Iglesia ni Cristo, or Church of Christ, you won't see any drive-through services, just clear presentation of biblical truth, all straight from the Bible.
We must worship Him in the truth.
I thought it was interesting because I liked how the ministers always had a question and answer and always was able to find any answer to your question biblically through the scripture.
He handed me the Bible and he told me from now on, when we read the scriptures, I want you to look it up and I want you to read it. And that was the biggest help for me in reaffirming what he was telling me was the truth. I had to see it, I had to look it up, and I had to read it myself.
And I'm just wondering how come he says, why we shouldn't worship idols. And he says there is no Trinity. So everything he started giving proof, the verses from the Bible. And that really surprised me. I said, how come, of all these years, I've been a true member of the Catholic Church. I'm just wondering, how come no one told me, even the priest.
He asked me, do you have any more, are you contesting what's written? And I said, no. I mean, I'm just glad you're not interpreting it for me.
My life turned around because suddenly I had found the knowledge that I have been seeking. I found a church that I want to belong to.
I just walked into the chapel one Sunday morning and I just sat in the 12th pew and I observed, I listened. But what really captivated me was the singing of the choir. That's really what had me coming back.
Staying true to what the Bible teaches, not other people's opinions, is what has inspired millions of people from all over the world to join the Church of Christ and filling up these houses of worship.
Well, clearly the Iglesia ni Cristo is clearly doing something because you're growing, you're expanding like crazy. I mean, if all churches had the same mentality as you folks, we wouldn't have saw any church foreclosures. I think that your belief system, by virtue of the fact that you don't have foreclosures, speaks volumes about who you are and your denomination and those beliefs.
The true Church of Christ reemerged in the Philippines on July 27, 1914, in fulfillment of the biblical prophecies in Isaiah 43, 5-6, John 10:16, Acts 2:39, among others concerning Christ's other sheep, or God's chosen people, in these last days. The Church of Christ is the first religion to have started in a developing country from the Far East and moved to the West. We do not practice tithing, nor do we go into business ventures. Everything is financed by the Church through its voluntary contributions of its members. The Church of Christ celebrated its centennial year on July 27, 2014, with the inauguration of the Philippine Arena, known as the largest domed arena in the world.
The church never took a step back. The church just kept growing. The centennial of the church, 100 years, God did not forsake.
The Church of Christ is also known for its community outreach programs all over the world. In the true Church of Christ, Before anyone can become a member, you have to go through a series of studies on Bible lessons to learn the teachings upheld by the church. This process ensures that those baptized truly understand the meaning of their membership. In the true Church of Christ, millions of people have found meaning and true purpose in their lives. Millions have found peace of mind, and millions have found their path to salvation. See how the Church of Christ can change and transform your life today.